Oh my God, it's hanging. Oh boy. Oh, 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 oh. Moment of truth. Holy crap. Back wheels are down. This is one of the sketchiest things I've ever done. Oh, wow. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. We're here today at Insurance Auto Auctions, IAAI, off of far north I-35 Service Road in Oklahoma City. That's right, we're here with the Ram 2500. We're here with the trailer, and I can only mean one thing. We're picking up something that I personally think is going to be really, really cool for the channel. I think you guys are really going to enjoy it. And if I said I wasn't a little bit nervous about this project, I would be absolutely lying. I've heard some horror stories for people about this Lucas electrical system. That gives you a hint. I know. You've seen the title. You already know what's coming. I already got the title. We've already done the paperwork, just waiting on the loader to get here with it. I will say this though, guys. Number one, as you can see, IAAI's lot is empty. Like, there's nobody here. It's just me. It's just, look at this. There's nobody here. Yeah, literally just me. So I'm gonna wait for them to bring this car out to us. And yeah, I'm nervous. It seems like they're rough with these cars, man. Man, I'm excited about this little thing. I really am. I see what it is. The car is so small, he can't even get his forks in it, really. It's tiny. There he goes. He's got it. I think he's got it. Come on, little car, you could do it. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh my God, it's hanging. Oh boy. Yeah, he's going slow with it. Boy, that sucker's hanging. It's teeter-tottering, man. Here we go. This ought to make for a great thumbnail, man. Great thumbnail right here. There she goes. There you have it, boys. We have ourselves a 1975 midget issue. She will not fall off here. There we go. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. Let's see if I can find an e-brake in this thing. Go ahead. Okay, now all we have to do is figure out how to not let the damn thing roll off the trailer. All right, he was telling me that this thing is worse than an ATV. He said this thing is one of the hardest cars to move because of how tiny it is. And my little come along here, this is like nothing for it, man. Nothing at all. It said even a come along, just a ratchet strap. That's about as far as we're gonna go. I'm gonna have to find a way to block those rear wheels, keep it from rolling, and then I'm gonna try to push it up. Well, boys and girls, we got it on the trailer. We got it straightened out. Apparently, the e-brake was on, although I don't understand how it was managing to roll backwards with the e-brake on, but apparently it did. Here's a pretty close-up view of the body. Take a quick look at the interior. And we'll rush this thing back to the house. Try to get a better idea of what's going on. There she is. Interior actually looks pretty decent. There's a... Now I don't even know how to open this, guys. There we go. Looks like a seat of some sort back there, made out of leopard print. I don't know. The top may not even be buttoned down all the way. I don't know. It's looking very loose here. But you know what? Let's go ahead and get this out of here, get out of these people's way. Let's get back to the house where you can take a closer look at it and see if we can make this thing run in this video. Well, guys, we got an absolutely gorgeous sunset out here. Today reminded me why I don't like being in the city and why I'm ready to go home. It's getting ready to get dark. We got foxes and coyotes and deer out where I live, so I need to be leaving like ASAP. It's an hour drive, but we got the Lancer. You've already seen this. By this time, this car is either already made it home or it's left us stranded wherever it broke down. I think this car is going to make it. I think it's going to be a good car for somebody. I took the Camaro out today and gave her a proper bath, guys. This car never gets used. It just sits in the driveway looking pretty. Take a look at it, man. The ceramic coating is still looking good all this time later. That ceramic coat just looks phenomenal. It's a beautiful car, guys. I took it out today and we romped on it a little bit, had a little bit of fun with it. And I called the dealership and actually talked them into buying it from me. But they offered me $26,000 for it. I'm not quite sure that I'm ready to let it go just yet. So we may hold on to this one for a while, guys. Anyway, it's time to get on the road. I am so excited about this car. I believe that this car is mostly original condition. I don't think this car has ever been restored. And that is something that I think is absolutely phenomenal. All of the lights, the light covers still say Lucas on them. These are not reproduction lights. Everything about this car screams original. Excuse me, including underneath it, which you can't see right now, but underneath has got it's not like it's pouring oil or anything, but it's damp under there. You could tell it has been leaking fluids for a while, and those fluids have built up, you know, and caked up on the outside of the motor and everything underneath there. So everything on the engine looks like it still has all the stickers on it. So I am really, really serious when I say I think this car is original. I think it was owned probably by an older couple. They drove it occasionally, enjoyed it, but they never restored it, and it has probably spent the last many, many years sitting in a garage. Speaking of garages, let's get it back to our garage and see if we can get this thing to start for the first time. We made it, and I must say I did a phenomenal job of backing this into the garage. I'm telling you, the more I do it, the better I actually get at it. So we're back with the car, and I'm trying to figure out where to start with this. Obviously, I can't get it off the trailer right now anyway. I need help with that. Where's the hood release? There it is. Okay. I'll need to bring out the light so we can take a look under here. That's a weird looking carburetor. I did take the top down. I thought it looked a lot better and gave me a lot more headroom with the top down in it. So there's the top down. And one thing that I was really hoping to do, because the battery is going to be in the trunk, is open the trunk. This key does not go to the trunk, and the trunk is locked. So I don't know what we're going to do there. Next, gasoline. That might give you some idea. It doesn't look promising. It's a little rusty over there. Shake it up. Hopefully you could hear it. There is some gas in it. That should be fun. I can't really get under it yet either. So I guess what we need to start with is trying to figure out if it runs. I do have starting fluid. I always keep a stock of starting fluid, but I also want to hook up an electric fuel pump and try to see what'll come out of this disconnected fuel filter right here. Yeah, somebody has already disconnected it. That's already taken off. And I don't even know where the fuel line would go to the carburetor. I don't know anything about this Stromberg carburetor, nothing at all. So first things first, I don't even see I don't know. Yeah, first thing first, let's crank it over, see if we can get any fuel coming out of that. I'm probably gonna have to hook up a booster pack, and I gotta figure out where we're gonna put it. Well guys, I'm running into another problem here. I can't find anywhere to hook a booster pack up to this at all. I know the battery's in the trunk. I've seen these cars before. The battery is going to be in the trunk. I took the liberty of adding some brake fluid and some fluid to the slave cylinder too, because there was nothing in them. It has no brakes, it has no clutch. What is this? What does this do? I probably shouldn't just... I don't even know what that is. Hear that noise? Do you put some kind of oil in there or something? Next thing is, where does the fuel line go? Okay, fuel line comes out of the filter and goes where? Right there? Surely not. Surely that little tiny... There's no way that's for fuel, right? That looks like a vacuum line. I'm going to have to do some Googling. Here's what I can tell. This is a side draft carburetor. What is that like? There's just so many things under here. It seems a little too complicated for something this old, but what I noticed, this is a side draft carburetor. Does this not even have an air filter? I'm so lost, guys. Okay. Somebody has... These are loose. Look at this. Oh, well, they're not exactly loose, but... Okay. So there's 3 of... Oh, man. I should probably have tools, guys, but let's figure out what's under here first. Golly. How are these so tight when they're not even all the way in? There we go. There we go. Okay, how do we get this out of here? Just slide this hole. I'm assuming this is an air cleaner in here. Yeah, there must be an air... Oh, springs. What do these little springs do? Well, I hope some of you that are... Oh, shoot. I hope some of you watching are familiar with MGs. Looking at this car, it looks like this whole thing is factory original, guys. Look at this. Look, look, look. For element service, refer to vehicle book. Use only Unipart elements. British products. I don't know. Look at this. To me, what this looks like is a car that's still 100% original. It's never been restored. It's never been rebuilt, which probably means we're in for a world of trouble. Okay, so I don't know how this side mount thing works. This can really doesn't have a whole lot of starting fluid in it. I lost the key. Nope, it is not in the ignition. The transmission shifts through the gears, although I don't know what gears are what exactly. We'll have to go through some of the paperwork too. I did see this. The last oil change sticker, Rapid Lube in Oklahoma City, and it was due at 79,000 miles in 04, and it has 79,000 miles right now. So, assuming that works, this thing could have been sitting since 04. Wow. It's 20 years. This car may have been sitting close to 20 years, 16 years. Okay, guys, let me locate the key, and we'll figure this out. All right, I didn't do anything without you, I promise, but I came and I sat down, put the key in the ignition, and I saw something. I did not expect to see a light come on the dash. Guys, the fuel gauge is moving. Are you serious? The fuel gauge is moving. It was empty a minute ago. Surely that fuel's no good. Oh boy. Okay. I can't find anywhere to hook the booster pack up to, and I can't get into the trunk. Oh, that clutch is so bad. It just doesn't do anything. Brake pedal. I'm going to have to bleed the slave cylinder and the master cylinder. Okay. That's neutral. Clutch is in. Moment of truth. She cranks. It's building oil pressure. She cranks. She cranks. Okay. Well, this is exciting. This is exciting. I got some not carb cleaner, starting fluid right here. And, oops. I don't know how much to spray into that, but hopefully I don't have to pump the gas. Holy crap. Come on, old girl. Yeah. Oh, she ran. She ran, guys. She didn't run long, but she ran. Okay. Normally starting fluid to keep it running longer than this. Where in the heck? Where does the fuel line go on this? That's all I need to know is point me where the fuel line goes. Yeah, that's probably too much. I'm probably going to start a damn fire. She just won't stay running. We got to figure this out, guys. It runs. And that, in and of itself, that is huge. This is so huge. I don't know when the last time this car ran is, but the fact that it's starting up right now, I'm going to have to go do some research, figure out where the fuel line goes for this. And I think we're going to hook up an external pump and see if we can get her to run on her own. I'm about to call it a night and come back to you guys tomorrow. Come on, old girl. That's about all she's going to do. I have created a way to gravity feed fuel into the carburetor using my old brake bleeder kit, which is actually kind of an ingenious idea of mine. Well, it was my fiance's idea to record this. I'm afraid the car is going to go through the wall, and I didn't want that to be on camera. And she said, this is great content right here. So I'm going to show you guys. I got the e-brake on, but this thing is at such an incline. Let me show you what I'm talking about. This is dangerous. Please listen to me. Don't do this at home. Don't ever do this at home. I'm getting down here. E-brake is on, and I'm trying to push the car forward and then pull and then let go and let it roll. E-brake is actually doing a phenomenal job. The idea is the further we get this car down the ramps, the less momentum it's going to have if it tries to run away. On the front of the trailer, I've attached a ratchet strap that's fairly loose so that if it does run away from us, it should catch that ratchet strap and prevent it from running through the wall or, well, it'll probably already have run me over, but see, I can hold it, and then when I let go, see how it rolls? Ratchet straps are catching now, so I'm going to have to set these, let some of the tension off of the ratchet straps so it can roll further. There we go. Honestly, e-brakes are doing pretty good, man. Once it hits the other right there. Okay. I'll move this one back. We're almost to the end. Come on, old girl. It must be hitting the ratchet straps again. We are at this point completely unprotected. So I'm going to move this one back. If I sat here and said I'm not nervous as hell, I would be a liar. This is so dangerous. So dangerous. We almost got the back wheels on the ground. We're getting there. Come on, old girl. Don't run me over. That would hurt, man. It's a little car, but it still hurt. Once we get the back wheels on the ground, I'm gonna feel a whole lot better about this whole situation. The e-brake is the only thing keeping this car from moving. Like if I get it and help pull it back, you see it starts moving. Actually, it stopped. Did we hit the, yeah. Let's put this right here. Move the other one out of the way. Okay, I'm comfortable at this point to just let her go. Here we go. Come on, old girl. Come on, Betsy. There you go. There you go. Back wheels are down. This is one of the sketchiest things I've ever done. Okay, now watch me move the car forward, the truck, and it should just roll the car right off the trailer, man. It's gonna scrape the floor, that's all right. And if everything went right, the car's off the trailer now. Oh man, that was sketchy, guys. But we got Goldilocks off the trailer and onto the floor. I'll see you guys in the morning. I'm going to bed. And we're back. It's the next evening. Boy, time flies when you're having fun, right? So not much has changed under the hood other than I got some fuel line and I ran it down to the inside, to intake port of the carburetor after fixing that leak that we had. Doesn't appear that anything is leaking. We got a little bit of gas in it. I charged the battery all night using the alternator. I actually attached my trickle charger to the alternator. And a few pumps of the gas. Come on, old girl. Come on. Oh boy. Well, she's not running well. But she's running. Now we have no clutch, but let's see what it wants to do when you put it in gear here. I got the clutch pushed in. Okay, actually that's weird. I don't think it should have shifted. It doesn't do anything. I'm not even using the clutch and it goes right into gear. Yeah, I think the clutch is probably frozen. There we go. She's running on her own. Look, it's running fairly smooth on her own too. I'm not doing that. She's doing that on her own. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Nope. Oh, it ran out of gas. Dang. Ooh, look at that smoke. Wow. Okay. Dang, it burned through that much gas that quick? Holy crap, that's like half a container of fuel, man. Well, I can tell you this. She runs. Let me put some more gas in it and let's try it again. Well, I tried something without you guys. I hooked up a little electric fuel pump to the car, and that was a disaster. That carburetor shot. I mean, it's so bad. It was shooting fuel out of here. It was shooting fuel out of here. It was just bad. And that's only a 3 psi fuel pump. 3 psi. So back to gravity feeding it, and hopefully that'll do it. Well, she's not happy, is she? She's not happy at all. Well, guys, I figured out what's happening. She's gonna run. She won't run long, though. There we go. See, she runs. She idles pretty good. And then maybe we can do it like this. Or is that gonna flood it out again? Floods it out every time. So I don't know. I guess that's the what would that be like? The equivalent of the accelerator pump or something. Something is sticking open, guys, instead of closing. Because when you give it gas, when you tip this over to gravity feed it, it floods the engine, like badly, real bad. Now that we turned it back over, it'll probably fire. Yeah, see, fire right back up again. Ugh. And then she'll die. I mean, we could probably give her a little bit of fuel, a little sip, and just kind of keep doing that, I guess. Just a little sip at a time. But you can see she runs. And she's staying running on her own right now. All right. It's worth putting some money into, guys, I think. But before I went too far with it, I just wanted to make sure that she was going to run well, and it seems to. This is ghetto right here, guys. Come on, there we go. Wow, 14 to 16 years this car has sat, and here she is running right now. That's pretty impressive. I can't wait till the new carburetor comes in, guys. Once that new carb comes in, she should run like a dream, man. All right, I wonder if the temperature is starting to go up on it. Yes, she's warming up. Look at that. Oil pressure is just over 50. Exhaust sounds good. She's healthy. This is another one that wants to live, guys. I say we give her another breath of life. All right, I'm gonna let it run for a little bit, guys, until it runs out of gas. Then we'll come back and see what we can get out of the fuel tank. That should be fun. All right, guys, I made an executive decision. We hooked up our new pump, our little electric pump from AutoZone here, grounded it to the engine. We've got the hose hooked up to the original fuel filter that runs back to the fuel tank. We are going to hook this to positive, and we're going to see what comes out of the fuel tank. If we can get the stuff out of it, which it's already started to pump a little bit, and I stopped it immediately because I wanted to share that with you guys. But the deal is, if it can pump out decent looking gasoline out of the tank, then I'm going to go ahead and just put a new filter on it. And I am going to put this pump on it with a regulator, and I'm going to hook it up to the new carburetor, and this thing should run on its own. I'll just bypass the original pump for now. But it's all dependent upon what comes out of this tank. There she goes. Yeah, she's pumping. All right, let's see what this looks like. Oh, wow. This is one way to drain your tank. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, yes, it's yellow, and yes, it's nasty, but you have to think, this is also coming out of the very bottom of the tank, guys. So, I'm not too upset about this. It's varnished, but it doesn't look awful. I think it's a good thing we get this out of here. Let's go ahead and just let this run, and we'll see what it looks like when it's done pumping. Boys and girls, this is going to be the end. I put the car on dollies. It's easier to maneuver that way. I can literally scoot this thing, maneuver it anywhere in the shop I want to. And yes, for those of you wondering about the wildfire lift, we are coming this much closer. I got to send them a check, and then hopefully we'll have a 4-post lift in here in the near future. Whew, I'm tired, guys. Let's take a look at what came out. Ooh, that's pretty nasty. That's actually really nasty. Look at that. Yeah, pretty varnished up. Pretty varnished, but honestly, I've seen worse. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We got so much more to do. I'm hoping that Monkey Wrench Mike comes by on Saturday. He can give me a hand, although I don't know how far we're going to be able to get with it. Obviously, at a minimum, bare minimum, slave cylinder needs bled. Master cylinder needs bled, and that is literally at a minimum. Good possibility that the master brake cylinder, the master slave cylinder, or master slave, the master brake cylinder, the master clutch cylinder, the slave clutch cylinder, there is a good possibility a lot more pieces to the brake system and the clutch are going to need to be replaced, including but not limited to possibly the clutch itself. I don't know. Something could be bound up or jammed up in there. All we can do, guys, is work on it a little bit at a time. Right now, I think we made a huge accomplishment. After all the years it's been sitting, we managed to get the gas tank empty. We managed to get another carburetor that we'll install in the next video. All right, we got a fuel pump, fuel line, everything we need to supply fuel to the new carburetor, and this thing should be able to fire up on ignition and run on its own. Assuming that is the case. Oh, regardless, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We've already accomplished something big today. That's the fact of the matter. We got this car. It's been sitting for this long. We got it running. It sat here and ran for 20, 30 minutes all on its own while I helped spoon feed it a little bit of gasoline. So we know we at least have a good motor. The cooling system appears to be working properly, never overheated. Oil pressure, good oil pressure as well. I think we have a classic, unmolested, unrestored, original condition, 78,000 mile, 1975 MGB. And I'm truly excited about this one, guys. So if you're excited, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button. Drop your comments down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're not currently subscribed. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Instagram, where you can see stuff that's happening on these videos before it ever comes out on YouTube, guys. So follow me on Instagram and Facebook, Auto Auction Rebuilds. Until next time, I think I'm going to pack it up, call it a night, and get me some sleep. Get up bright and early and start working on that car and maybe this one. I'm excited. I got plenty of projects to keep me busy and keep you guys entertained for a while. Stay safe out there, buddy. I will catch you all very soon in the next one.